Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Kathy and today I am doing a reveal on the I See Stars Quilting Challenge. Kristen had given us some fabrics, the Brave line, and I have finally figured out my pattern and I'm going to show you. It is a free pattern online on SewKenshi.com. I am going to be doing, let me see if I can get you where it's not, the Whirlwind quilt. I think this quilt, let me scroll it up so you can see, I'm trying to get it where it's not glared. I believe this pattern is going to show the fabrics the best, and I will show you the fabrics because it only calls for 10 fat quarters. I will be doing the 10 fat quarters, but it calls for a template, this one. And if you've been watching my videos, and by the way, thank you for coming and seeing what I'm doing today. If you've been following my videos, I am not a big fan of cardboard templates. I just don't do well with them. I'm not a very good cutter. Even though I have a rotary blade and I can line it up and do it, I'm still not a very good cutter. I'm always afraid I'm going to get off, you know, of that pattern. I don't know. I'm just scared of it. But let me show you the fabrics that I chose to put in the quilt. Now, this does call, I'm going to read it to you here. I may have to put my glasses on, but I just don't like the glare of the light in my glasses. The quilt block size is 66 by 55 if I use 10 fat quarters to make the 30 blocks. And I'm trying to get down to the list that it says what you're going to need. You're going to need 10 fat quarters, 1 yard of background fabric, which I think I'm going to use a neutral, like a gray and white, like a light gray with maybe some white designs in it. I found a fabric, but I don't know if I have a full yard. Then a half yard binding fabric, and then 4.5 yards, 44 inches wide for the back. You'll need batting, twin size batting also. So that is all you need, and just to follow the directions. And this is what the finished quilt, you know, well, this is what the layout is going to look like afterwards. So I'm really excited. So let me show you the fabrics that I'm going to be using. I'm going to lay them down here, so just stay with me, and I'm going to turn you down. Let's hope my camera works with us here. I don't know that I've turned you enough, but okay. Well, we're going to use this, the hot pink or fuchsia and the green. And I'm going to use this green. There was only a couple pieces that's not being used in it, and I'll show you all of these laid out together too. I've been sewing all day. Well, not all day, I worked today, but since I've been home, I've been sewing, and I love this one. I think this one is going to stand out beautifully. I had found another pattern that I was going to use, but it only used 4 of the colors, and I just wanted to use more than that. But this one here, and then this yellow. I was trying to get all of the really bright colors in here, because if my background is going to be a light gray, I think they'll stand out the best. And I don't think the light colors would stand out very well with the gray. But I'm going to, that one, I'm going to use the orange also, because I think that one is bright enough that it will stand out. And I'm going to use the turquoise also. So let me just pull all of these fabrics over here so you can kind of see the lineup. If you can see my cord there, I'm sorry. I've just got cords going everywhere here. But yeah, you can see all of these. Pull it down just a little bit so you can see all of those. There you go. See all of these fabrics. Aren't they pretty? I think they're gonna work perfect on this. And just the mix, you know, you have the lights and these. I was thinking if I could find a background the color of this green here, that might be amazing. But then I also thought, well, maybe I could find this light yellow. But you know, I thought, why don't I just use something that's in my stash already? Because that's the idea of this for me, was just to buy this fabric to showcase. And then I'm sure I have plenty of background fabric somewhere, a yard of a light colored background fabric. So let me get you back up here to me, and I'll have to take my glasses off because it does reflect very bad. So, but there you go, guys. This is the one I will be using, and I hope to be posting some updates. I hope to get all of my fabric. It's Wednesday right now, so I hope to be getting all of my fabric cut down either Friday, because I don't work on Fridays. Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I have a long weekend, but I put my 40 in during Monday through Thursday. So, but I hope to get my fabric cut down either Friday or Saturday. Hopefully Friday, because I want to start sewing on it either Friday or Saturday. That way I can give you updates. So I'm really excited about this challenge. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this type of content, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like, you could subscribe to me. I would really appreciate that. I don't know that I'll be giving you any type of educational information, because I'm kind of learning as I go right now. Because I tried a project out the other day, and I was so embarrassed by it, I threw it away. It was a hot mess. And just saying, I won't ever try to do another mug rug. That was just torture. I could not get that fabric working right. So I am still learning, because my extent of sewing is clothes. I've not sewn pillows, and I've sewn some curtains before, and I've sewn pillowcases before, but I've never, those don't involve corners and all these weird seams coming together. You know, I can do a yoke all day long on the sewing machine, but when it comes to matching up these squares and blocks, and because I think in my one of my last videos I showed you that I was doing a quilting bee shop hop, and oh, this is a good square, but let me show you. Trust me, this can come out looking like a hot mess. Can you see that whole thing? That can come out looking a hot mess, because I have a few that did, but I fixed them. And that's a good thing. Don't cut until you know that's the way you want it to be. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining me, and until we see each other again, have a very blessed day. Thank you. Goodbye.